Hi everyone, welcome back to a new year with a wrestling fun with father and son. I'm Father Matt and this is son
Kai.
And this is our explosive elite reactions. Yep, AEW 1st of the 1st 2020. Haven't done a few videos for a couple of weeks, had a bit of a break for Christmas and New Year, and also I had to sort of think about whether I wanted to continue the channel or not, because to be honest, the work and the effort and the time, you know, I just got a bit burnt out with it. But yeah, we're going to continue and we're going to still keep doing the videos. Raw, I haven't done a review of Raw for a couple of weeks because, to be honest, it's been absolutely terrible. I didn't do AEW last week or SmackDown. Like I said, I just had a complete and utter break from sort of doing these videos and that, just to go through the Christmas and the New Year. But this week we come back with the first episode of the year for AEW. Started off with a very, very good match. Darby Allin versus Cody Rhodes, with Arn Anderson as his sort of personal advisor, sort of head trainer, and that kind of came into the end of the match as well. Darby Allin did a bit of a heelish sort of turn a little bit during the match because he ripped off the turnbuckle, which did come into play. There was a nice coffin drop from Darby Allin from the ring turnbuckle onto Cody, who was on the apron on the outside, so back, that sort of hands over the chest backwards fall onto Cody. That was a really nice spot. It was when Darby Allin went up to the top rope that Arn Anderson jumped sort of up to the apron, sort of trying to advise Cody to get his knees up. That's what he did. He got his knees up, and then Cody got the win. And also during the match, he was also working an arm injury as well. Darby Allin working on Cody's arm and that. So it was a really nice match, really good story. Also with Arn Anderson now in the mix as well with Cody. Then we had an AEW Women's Championship match. Nyla Rose, Shida, Britt Baker, and Riho is the champion. Was going to be Statlander versus Riho, but that other commitments meant that she couldn't have that match.
I saw Britt Baker do a super kick.
Yep, that's one of her patented moves as well. So yeah,
I
let's say
she learned that from Adam Cole.
What's that?
A super kick.
What about super kick?
Britt Baker.
Yeah. Well, we know that she is the real life girlfriend of Adam Cole. So yeah. Let's say Statlander was supposed to have a match. That didn't happen. That's going to happen next week. This match, Nyla Rose returned from being suspended because she put a ref through a table. She actually got a table out mid-match and put Shida through it by putting her on it and then jumping off the apron through it. But it was Riho who got the win. This was an okay match. Like I said, they're going in the right direction. I'm interested to see next week's match with Statlander versus Riho and see what they can do there, because Statlander could be the one to help them in the women's division. And then after the match, there was a table and Riho got basically splashed through the table. Then we had Trent versus Moxley. Again, I put this was a close fought match. Obviously Trent had Orange Cassidy with him at ringside. That's a bit of a sort of that's a valid point to make, because towards the end of this match, Orange Cassidy got in the ring. He did his sort of arms in his pockets, only for then Moxley to mock him and do it. Kind of caused a little bit of a distraction, but then it was Moxie who got the win. So my view now is I want to see Orange Cassidy in a match. I've seen a few matches on YouTube of him, and I think they're quite entertaining. I want to see him now in a match in AEW, and we'll see. After this match, Moxie's in the ring. Sammy Guevara gets a mic. He's coming through the crowd. He's nicking people's drinks and popcorn and that. He says basically that that Jericho has a surprise for him. Jericho said that he would get 49% of the sort of inner circle, as it were. He'd be an executive vice president of the inner circle, and that he bought him a Ford GT as well to entice him. Only for then Moxley to get a mic and say he will give Jericho his answer next week. So we will get an answer. I don't think that he's going to join the inner circle, to be fair. I think they have so much chemistry in matches, and they have a rivalry in history. Yep, in the WWE, they've got so much history that they'd be stupid to put him in the inner circle with Jericho, when they're kind of like a comedy heel stable, whereas Moxie's not. He's sort of a face, sort of anti-hero type character. Then we had Sammy Guevara versus Dustin. Obviously there's a bit of history there with the inner circle of Dustin, only for Dustin's music to hit. Dustin came from behind. Midway through his match, Jake Hager come down. He was very, very influential in this match. He tried to distract the ref. Hager attacked Dustin at one point. Dustin got a chair. He looked like he was about to hit Sammy Guevara, only for the referee then to sort of take the chair and stop him. And then basically the end of this was that Dustin was setting up what I call the Shattered Dreams. It used to be called Shattered Dreams. It's called something different now. It looked like he was about to do it. Referee stops him. Hager comes into the ring and then attacks Dustin, and then Sammy gets a win that way. So probably going to have a match at Revolution. Hager versus Dustin. We'll have to see. Then we had MJF come out with Wardlow about the stipulations to his Cody match. He said that it was going to be at Revolution, that he can't touch, Cody can't touch MJF until that match. Also the stipulation, that was stipulation 1. Stipulation 2 was that he had to beat Wardlow in a
Steel cage.
steel cage match. It's going to be the first one they've done, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. And then the third stipulation was, which I'm thinking, they didn't really say too much about it, but I'm thinking that it is if Cody loses, he's going to be whipped by MJF. They didn't really say if that was what's going to happen or whatever. But anyway, that's the stipulations. We'll have to see what happens in the following weeks. And then we've got the main event. It was the Elite, Omega and the Young Bucks versus Pac and Lucha Brothers, with Adam Page on commentary. I put that this was a high-flying, fast-paced match. There was a double destroyers. The Canadian Destroyer, quickly. I think they're using the Canadian Destroyer a lot at the minute. Also in NXT they're using it, and also now in AEW there was like 4 Canadian Destroyers in the whole show. That's a super move. It shouldn't really be used as much, but that's just my preference. But in the end, it was Kenny Omega who got the One Wing Angel, and then Cody comes out and they went to all 4 corners, and that's how they ended AEW. So yeah, consistent, nice first show, some cool matches, and they're now building to the pay-per-view. So yep, we're back, and the schedule is there will be a SmackDown review on Saturday. SmackDown last week was okay. It had a few little moments. So we'll go back to doing a SmackDown review on Saturday. So yep, like I say, Happy New Year from us at Wrestling Fun with Father and Son. Hope it's going to be a good one, and hopefully it's a good one for us. So comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video, which will be Saturday's SmackDown review. So I'll say goodbye, and say goodbye, Kai.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.